fellow nerds, it is time for part 2 of our Jedi Survivor playthrough. I almost said walkthrough. We're not going to be walking. We're Jedis. We don't walk anywhere.
You want to be walking. Already with the Rick and Morty reference right out the gate.
You can hear you can't hear the music, but the rest of it can. Ooh, I got a skill point. We should do that.
You're not on the screen now. Oh, it's frozen. That's why.
No, it's not frozen.
It's frozen
here. Are you sure?
Yep.
It's not frozen here. It's Jedi concentration. Skill is prerequisites that are not met.
Yep, there it goes.
Resilience. Oh, this is survival. Single, double-bladed, dual-wield. Oh, that's what we want. Let's do this. Oh, okay, we got a new skill, the backstep slash. Hold LB, then press X to attack. Excellent. Okay, I like the sound of that.
That's a harsh move.
That is pretty harsh. You know, we're gonna mess some people up with that, but that's okay because they're all bad guys. We're the good guys here. Now I need
Ready to go. Perspective.
From a certain point of view.
From their point of view, you're the bad guy.
Yeah, that's true. He was slashing us. Let's see where I'm supposed to be going here.
Volume on this thing here.
Oh, it is. There we go. So your job tonight, Dave, is anytime I'm stuck somewhere, you have to say, look for little cut-throughs to walk through, because I always miss them.
Such as the thing you just went through?
Yes, because I was just like, okay, I'm stuck. And then I'm like, oh yeah, look for those things. Oh, something over here.
We'll call it, I'll just yell out Peter Quill.
I like it, thank you. Yes, because it was the same thing in Guardians.
Yeah. He was small. He could fit into places that the rest of us couldn't. Good for thieving. Which, Thursday, I cannot wait for Thursday.
I know, that is, I was thinking about that today.
I think the last time I looked forward to a movie this much was probably Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man movie.
Oh, No Way Home?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but I saw Chris Pratt on, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel this week, where Tom Holland was in the crowd. He was asking him who the best actor he knows named Tom was. He goes, and I'll even help you out. I'll give you Tom H.
Made it out.
And he says,
meet us at the hangar.
Oh, Tom Hardy? And he's like, no, he is British, but he's a little bit younger than that. He goes, oh, Tom Hiddleston.
Ooh, that is not what I wanted to do. Ooh, I did that move. Ooh, I like it.
And it worked, but he didn't go down.
He did after 2 times. Yeah, now he did.
Remember him on the... Is that probably 3 seconds tonight.
Oh. Thank you, Tundra Walker. It's good to have Meg in his home. Hunt for the Wild People. That is an excellent film. Have you guys seen the trailer for Taika Waititi's new film? It's with Michael Fassbender. He plays a soccer coach. It looks pretty great. Okay, it looks like This is going to be the fun part.
Is that on HBO?
Oh no. Well, there we go. Time for a little Smallville.
Go. They can fly. You can fly now?
Oh, I missed. No, I'm running against the walls. There we go. I gotta do this right. This is not my specialty. Go.
Anything involving great distances underneath you with no safety net?
Oh, I missed it.
That's
Yes.
your area.
It's more. Somebody save me there. Okay. I can do this. Did it, folks. All right. How about, Dave, what's it going to take to keep this between you and me when Doug gets here?
It's going to take a lot. Doug said 15 minutes. He's being delayed a little further. I wonder if that's
What is
good
he
news or bad.
All right. These guys are going down. Oh, hey. No, I don't want to jump that yet. I want to beat this guy up. Took him out.
Well, I'm going to need to search some news up. I can't just sit here in silence.
Well, you can talk about how great the game is. You know, there was a rumor that they were going to cast a female as the Thing.
As your character?
Ben Grimm. Yes, as the character.
What's wrong with that?
A female as the Thing? Nothing's wrong with it.
Benita?
You said you were looking for news.
Benita? Bernice? What would be the
Yeah,
equivalent
Bernice.
name?
I think Bernice is
What would be the
good.
equivalent woman named to Ben? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay. That's it. Okay. Gotta do that. Is there another one somewhere else? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yay, I figured it out.
There it is.
What?
You're employing
Thanks.
some of those. You're employing some of those skills you learned in the Batman game here.
I am. It's fun. It's amazing how games can kind of bring you along. Do I gotta go through here? Oh, there's something down here, maybe. I'm gonna go look down here before I go running off. Nope, just the thing default, so we won't do that. These games, they don't have a lot of like treasure hidden around.
And that's what are you there for the treasure?
Sometimes.
Is that all this game is to you?
Look at this.
Ooh, I found a little shard. See, there's some treasure though.
All right, well, let's look at the reviews. This is Jedi Survivor, so let's see here.
So this crazy son of a Gundar.
Wow. I'm a little shocked.
What
At,
happened?
the ratings on IGN, 9 out of 10. And what's your rating so far? You love it? 10 out of 10?
Twins.
I mean, right now it's definitely like 9.5 out of 10. Everything from Fallen Order is better in this.
That's how we honor the
So I definitely, you know, obviously only a few hours in, but it's been incredible. And I haven't even got to the customization, the lightsaber changes and stuff, which is always a fun part of the game. Because I got to make it. Since you weren't here, I don't know if you watched the video. Basically, the game starts out and you're captured, and they're leading you to the senator. And then you find out he wanted to get captured because he had information on his ship. So you get on the ship, you kind of use a mind trick, you type the code, you get all this
You hit them when they aren't looking.
information
get some
about the
payback.
Empire, for the rebellion, basically.
Scrapper.
Then you fight the Ninth Sister, which took me a few times to beat her. Okay, let's see where
And you wanted to get rid of the fourth sister, and you couldn't beat the ninth.
I know! I'm building up to it. Feeling some wacky stuff. All I do is make it to my ship. Nothing I can do over here.
Well, I was looking at the audience reviews for this game, and it's surprisingly low compared to what I thought it would be.
Well, one of the problems is the PC version of the game had a lot of bugs. My nephew got it on. One of my nephews got it on the
Let's
PS5,
do this.
and he's loving it. I'm obviously loving it on the Xbox Series X. My nephew got it on PC, a different nephew, and he can't even play it. It's so buggy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so he's not overly happy. But
Time to move.
so I think that's going to be a lot of the.
Company, and it isn't friendly.
All right, Bravo, keep it up.
Wow, that guy took a long time to run up to you.
Well, he's fighting another guy. Oh, that was awesome. I can't pull these guys. Bunch of- Pull the regular. Oh, man, he's killing all the dudes. Save some for me, dude.
This is my game.
Yeah, what the deuce? Where's that? Oh, you guys think you're bad? Oh, good. A sniper's up there. Taking him down. Back up.
Got all different types of stormtroopers before you're here.
Alright. I hate when I'm out of force.
What a shot, Bravo.
Yeah, I took that guy out with a.
It's us or them.
Here comes the boom.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, we're clear. Oh, that's that guy. The door opened and I was about to lightsaber that dude down. Alright, looks like we made it back to our ship without too much, with zero falling. If Doug's out there listening.
That one's all yours, Bode. Had a hunch this might be a hot exit.
Well, I
See you
mean,
both in the air.
they're letting you go. All right.
Ready?
That was too
This has been a
easy.
great first date and all,
Right?
but
They
I-
got
It
a
might be.
tracker.
Especially after one of, maybe they sent,
Got the
because the
other
Inquisitor
man's.
was there.
When things cool off, come and
They're
find me.
thinking that
We'll settle up.
Yeah,
she would have stopped me.
sure, I can trust you.
You saw the intel. A lot more work to be done.
Looks like I made the cut, huh, BD?
Bode? May the Force be with you.
You're a great fighter, Cal. Let's see how well you fly.
Oh, good, he's home.
Doug is home. He should be on momentarily for those of you in the Doug fan club, which aren't we all?
I would tend to agree. Who isn't in the Doug fan club?
Right, especially with the new look he's going to be showing everybody tonight.
Whatever it is.
I know, that was
I'll
pretty
have to wait
impressive.
until we get someplace safe.
Game night ready?
I'll have to ask him about his thing last night, see how that went.
Yeah, I saw some pictures from the murder mystery. Doug posted some, Carrie posted a few, and I think it looked like a good
No
time.
traffic. Looks like this
Everyone was all
portal's under
decked out in
maintenance.
80s gear.
As soon as we breach the surface, jump to light speed.
Gotta take the
The
risk.
JCs know how to have a
Already
good time.
overstayed our welcome.
Gary, if you're still on there, what were you dressed up as? I don't know what you dressed up, but what was it? Was it a specific character like done PI? And if you're not still out there, you don't have
Copy
to
that,
answer.
Bravo.
That's awfully nice of you, Dave.
Yeah,
You do what you can. Oh, too bad we couldn't be joining this space battle.
Hope that's the last of them. Not a fan of long goodbyes.
If Carrie is still out there, once again, the rumors are heating up that we're going to be getting Loki Season 2 trailer in the next couple days.
You too, Cal. See you soon.
I hope that is true because the rumors of it being delayed to 2024 is not what I want to hear. Especially after that amazing post-credit scene with Victor Timely and everything. That was...
Please tell me that didn't get all screwed up. Please tell me that, you know, Jonathan Majors is
That's one.
not as bad as they say.
that
I just hope
movie
he's
new.
not as bad as they say, but
We're almost there.
what are you going to
All
do?
coming in from the
Yeah,
surface.
well, and
We're trapped.
the girl who filed a complaint against him got temporary protective custody,
Still sound.
which him and his lawyer agreed to. So, sounds like he's cooperating. A lot of stuff, you know, his manager and stuff all dropped him. It sounds like Marvel and Disney are at least doing their due diligence to find out, you know, what's true. So hopefully, you know, he's a great actor. I hope he's not a terrible dude.
Non-running diagnostics while
But if he is, you know, I hope hope justice is served because no one needs to be beating women or doing anything like that. Just not a good look. But then again, you know, you always gotta look at the other side too. You know, he's rich and famous now. Someone could be trying to take advantage. I certainly hope not. You know, always believe the victim until evidence is, you know, provided.
We did it.
Oh, it's the old crew. That picture he's looking at is the old crew from the last game. I don't know where everybody is.
Hey, are you making a Hollow movie? Hey,
I mean, yeah, look at the Justin Roiland thing.
Yep.
my best side.
He was accused, and everybody dropped him, and it turned out he didn't do it. So, I don't know if they're going to rehire him or if he's going to want to even go back.
Yeah, really, at that point.
Well, it's as we hoped. This book is a copy from the Jedi archive. That's great, Seer. Just wish we could have stopped the Empire.
Just so you know, Dave, you see the girl sitting there talking to me? She's a former Jedi. And in the first game, she was basically captured by Vader and the Inquisitors. She gave up her Padawan. And she was the second sister in the first game. And she was like, when you find that out in the first game, it was like a jaw drop. She's like, oh, she never told you who I am? She takes her helmet off. She's like, I was her Padawan. She turned me over to her while she was being tortured. It's like, oh, dang. And then at the end of the game, end of the first game, you basically bring her back from the dark side. She's going to give up being an Inquisitor, and you think the game's over, like, and Vader shows up and kills her.
They were not invited.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, dang. And then the girl on screen there is a Night Sister from Dathomir. You find her on Dathomir.
Family recipe like this.
And the guy with the big head is your pilot. I don't know where they all went though. They're probably talking about it. I should have been paying attention.
It's good.
Instead of explaining to me,
Some salt.
Yeah.
Too much salt is bad for you.
Not just to you, anyone out there who might be listening to the
It's
first game.
wonderful, Grace.
well, you know, when he walked by,
I'd actually be a
I
credit
thought it
to
was. I'm like, is that Rocket? What's going on here?
Start charging you, Cal. Hey, does anybody else smell
I think we're all thinking about Thursday night. Man, I cannot wait.
It's 2.5
We were
hours.
saying earlier. Yeah. Yep.
They got a lot to wrap up, and I'm sure there will be not a minute. Bleh, what am I, frog? There won't be a minute of fluff.
Yeah. What are you doing, BD1?
Gyro's failing. Need that. Any ports nearby that won't turn us in for a reward?
We're gonna have to get our shit fixed now. Douglas,
Well, howdy.
Pull up the
how's it going, sir?
Outstanding. How are you?
Tremendous, thank you.
That's where
There's the non-beard I was talking about. Doug's
out
new
in the
look.
middle of nowhere. Could be a good place
Doug's
to lay low.
PI.
If anyone
That's
knows how to
what
fix
I was
it,
going for. I'm
Mantis,
glad you
it's
picked
Grease
that out.
Stridus.
So how was
can
it?
You
make
didn't.
Fun?
It would have been too easy if you were wearing a tiger's cap. Then
You know,
everyone
I
would
thought
have.
about it. I really did. I thought about it. I was looking at my baseball caps, and
Should tidy up
I'm like,
before
you
we
know,
visit Grease.
I want
You know how
to,
he
but
is
I
about
also
mess.
want to try and do like a handful of hairspray kind of look too. You know, really open that hole back up in the ozone layer that we all worked so hard to close back up. Just
It's
really
about
truly
time.
bring the 80s back. I figure if I don't fully look the part, at least I can really bring the 80s back. So, you know, I put a hole in the ozone layer. I resurrected Ronald Reagan. You know.
Wait, you did what?
I mean, that's
Say that
okay,
part
'cause
again?
The hole was over like Chile, right? Way down in South America, so it's not going to affect us. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
right? Exactly. And as long as it doesn't directly affect me, then it doesn't matter, right?
And then it's not really happening.
So, how are you two gentlemen doing?
Well, Keith's got me on a bribe. Well, he hasn't actually offered it.
Hey! No, no bribes are being sent. I have not fallen once yet tonight.
You want me to go along with that? Because you haven't offered me anything.
I said, what will it take to tell the truth, Dave? What will it take to
Tell
tell the
truth.
truth?
Okay.
I may have fallen a few times, Doug. Okay, they were tough jumps. No one could have made
Look at
them.
it. I didn't
No
even
one
have to
could
say
have
anything.
made them. You know,
He
it's
outed
funny
himself.
it's funny you mention that because Keith, I don't think you've fully given yourself to the nerd lifestyle. I don't think you've really truly dedicated yourself enough. Because do you want to know, Keith, as soon as we were done with our stream on Friday, I went onto YouTube and I'm just, you know, doing what I do, watching different things. And then I see a video pop up, some YouTuber. My honest opinion after completing Jedi Survivor on Ultimate Difficulty.
Completing?
Completing. And we ended our stream shortly after noon, right?
It was like 11:10 or something around that.
Yeah.
Let's get this back on the workbench.
So not only did folks make those jumps, Keith, they completed the game already.
That kind of...
So
I
they
think-
started at midnight.
I think so. Also, I'm pretty sure they have no friends or
Ready
family.
to work, BD?
I do not see how this is possible to do that, or they're just like really super good at this game. I don't know. Like I haven't looked up. Oh hey, you're making your lightsaber. Nice, you're updating it.
Yeah.
I haven't like actually Googled like how long. Like if you were to spread this game out and play it, and you know hit every jump and complete every battle like the first time go. About how long is this game supposed to be?
I mean, that guy.
That's
it's
a good
gonna
question.
suck for that guy because he's already done. He's got no surprises coming to him.
He's done.
This
He's
one's
done.
ready
You
to
know,
go.
Pace yourself. Have a little fun with it.
That's
It's
what
not
I
a
don't.
race.
I don't think he did. That's my guess. I don't see how that's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
And I mean, granted, I get it. There are people. There are people who, you know, they speed run games. That's like enjoyment to them. They want to see how fast they can go. But I don't know. We've talked about this before. I like the story element in games.
yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite parts, and I think that's what I would look for in a game like this. Now, if we're talking about, you know, like a shooter style game, we're talking about like your, you know, Call of Duties and stuff like that. Who cares about the story? That doesn't matter. That's second to, you know, oh, there's zombie Nazis. Cool, whatever. I don't care how they got there. Don't care. I'm just gonna go shoot stuff. But when it comes to something where you're like ingrained in a world like this, where you've got like the entire Star Wars universe, I think I would
Could
be
be a good
more
change.
interested in figuring out who these characters are that I'm playing, who I'm interacting with, why they're here, what they're doing, and how does this add into the larger universe, especially since Disney said this is canon. So
Okay.
this is part of the Star Wars.
This is definitely canon, but I have a
Yeah.
I got a choice that you guys have to make with me now. So I finished assembling my lightsaber the way I want it. Now I
Okay.
got to pick the color. Do we stick with blue? Do we go green, which I played the first game as green? Do we go purple? Do we Mace Windu it? Do we go yellow? Are we going to do the Rey Skywalker? Are we going to go cyan? Very interesting color. Magenta. Indigo. Do we go orange in honor of the Dark Jedi from Ahsoka?
series?
Do we go white for Ahsoka? What do you guys think? What are your guys' choices?
Do the lightsaber colors matter in this game, or are they all aesthetic?
They are all aesthetic.
They're all aesthetic. Okay, cool. Then I say you should go for the Mace Windu. That's my opinion. I think you should purple it up.
What do you think, Dave? You agree?
That was my second choice.
Ooh, what's your first choice?
My first choice is blue, just because it's my favorite color.
Ah.
But a Mace Windu is it's acceptable.
We'll play a little
What
bit
does
as
that
Mace
indigo
Windu.
look like?
Oh, there it is.
Almost like a bluish purple. Best of both worlds, Dave?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay,
Indigo.
Indigo it is. Oh, materials. Let's see. Ooh, we got starter. Are these the only ones I got? Oh, it is.
Now, what did you decide to do, Keith? Are you sticking with two blades? Are you doing one single blade? Are you doing a combined staff blade?
I am
what seems to
doing
be your-
two-handed for now. I just before you got here, we had a skill point, and I used it for a new move. When I'm blocking, I can hit X, and I go up and I smack them and jump back, and it's
Ooh,
proven
you're
pretty
doing it
effective.
like, isn't that what Maul did? That's how he beat
Kind of,
Qui-Gon?
yes. Yeah. So now we got another choice. Do we want my lightsabers to be? Can I move anything else here? Oh, polish. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
You
that
go like
reminds me
orange?
of what's his name? From the Chewbacca planet.
Kashyyyk?
Yeah, what's that Jedi's name? He was in Bad
Oh,
Batch.
yeah, it's like it's not Grogu. It starts with a G though.
It does start with a G. It's like Grody or
Gunji?
Grundy or
Gunji?
Gunji, yes, thank you,
Gunji.
Dave.
That's it. Yes, he had a wooden lightsaber like that. That's kind of neat.
I don't know what the polish does. Oh, it kind of makes it. Oh, I like that look.
Textured black rubber. Well, if it's for
I have a
pleasure.
good feeling about this material.
That's right. Okay, I think we're good.
All right.
Ooh,
Very cool. I like seeing it kind of like apart like that. Watching you assemble it. That was pretty neat.
Let's see. We can go well kept, pristine, aged, ancient. I'm going to say pristine.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
got a new
With this.
lightsaber, you want it to be pristine.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, that would make
We're
sense
almost
if it was a newly
Let's head
built
up to the
lightsaber.
cockpit.
Yeah.
You'll get
Okay,
it
new objective.
for its own character. The handle's a little long, if you ask me.
Well, it's two. It's two blades.
Oh, so you can, yeah.
Detach it.
But the cool thing is, Dave, when I rest here, you can see there's different stances. I can go between dual wield and double bladed. And I think double bladed is more defensive, and dual wield is like more offensive.
I wonder if you hold them like either backwards or forwards for those.
I wonder if there
do
is
you
a
do an
stance for
Ahsoka
holding.
style or
So far, I don't, but we may be able to like unlock that at some point. Okay, let's travel. Gotta go to that planet. I don't know what's. Me and Dave talked through the whole interaction. I don't know what's expecting us on Kobol.
He was
Who do we
explaining
got,
to me what I missed, and then we talked right over it.
Who do we got hanging out with us tonight?
Well, Carrie was here. Tundra Walker was here.
Oh, very good.
We have some
Tundra-
workers.
Tundra Walker's daughter is home, and they were watching Hunt for the Wild People, the Taika Waititi. And Carrie was asking where you were, and we said you'll be here in a little bit. And we haven't heard from her since. She might be lurking,
Systems failing all over. Got anything?
which we do appreciate. If you're out there lurking, we appreciate it. It always helps us out.
Starting subline.
So lurk away, and you're sitting on top of
Is she going for a character, Carrie?
I don't know if she went for a specific character. I think she was going for sort of a generic 80s kind of look, but it worked. It was really cool looking. Did you guys see the picture that I put on that? She took a picture of us and shared it with her.
Yeah.
Saw it. Well, like, you saw it, and I loved it.
Nice.
As
Yes,
did I.
she took a far better picture than I did. I still haven't quite figured out the concept. I hope one of these days I understand how technology works.
We won't be flying again without repairs.
Oh, this is very.
You,
Okay.
This is very
This is
Mandalorian.
us.
Our ship is fried.
Supposed
We
to
ain't
be
flying
outpost.
anywhere till it's fixed.
I guess we finally get to see
So you
Grace's
want a
canteen
Tatooine
now.
in there? It's a
We are
parts.
on Kobol, but there was Jawas playing with a stormtrooper.
Come on.
of course.
So, Jawas are everywhere.
They really are.
Helimato must be excited. She's got potential dates every planet.
Over the entire universe.
Ooh-chee! That's all I know in Jawa.
No, I'm not out there, Dave.
I just keep hearing stuff outside. Is it my scroll that's coming to get me?
It's so calm.
Anyway.
Like this.
Yeah, speaking
Come on,
of
buddy.
scrolls,
Long way to
Carrie
go.
was actually asking last night, talking about the next upcoming MCU projects and everything. And she was talking about she's actually pretty excited for Secret Invasion.
And who wouldn't be?
Mm-hmm.
That looks fantastic.
She also said she was not. She mentioned this to Keith and I during the live stream because she popped on for a little bit on Friday. She's talking to us a little bit about the Marvels, and she mentioned that she pretty much thought the same thing as us. She watched the trailer and she's like, I don't understand what's happening. What is going on here? And like, she said it didn't help that she doesn't have any sort of. She doesn't really care about the main character of Captain Marvel either. So it makes it even worse. And I can imagine that she can't be alone. You know, there have to be other people that either didn't see, Captain Marvel or are indifferent towards the character itself. Because unfortunately, she was kind of sidelined a little bit in Endgame. I feel like if they would have brought her on sooner, well,
Okay.
hey, it would have ended the battle much quicker.
Grease
but
is on the
also-
other side of all this.
I think it would
Mind
have,
giving me a closer look.
helped to remind people what a powerhouse she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for all those people out there who don't like Brie Larson, I'm not one of them, but there are a lot of them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And the way that they portrayed that movie in the trailer, it's not looking like it's going to be a big blockbuster.
No.
That is one
If you
big
got
beast.
loyal fans like us,
We have our
going,
target.
what
Now
are we
let's
looking
reach it.
at here? That spells trouble.
That's exactly what we were doing. So, I'm watching the thing and I'm like, what is this movie trying to be? I was so confused.
I'm thinking, don't worry, Sam Jackson, he's in it. He's gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out with Sam.
Figure it out, Sam. I like that. Oh boy, that's Keith's silver lining.
Yeah, you
just
steal my
borrowed
thunder,
it.
Dave? But,
Now,
I mean,
if
for the
they-
majority, there were a lot of, like Dave was saying, a lot of Brie haters who were, of course, bashing on that trailer, which normally they're just bashing it to bash it, but they're not wrong this time. That was a very odd thing to release.
Yeah.
Last
They
time I saw
must not have
Luke
shown it to
Holmes
like
brought
any test audiences or
a long
anything.
time ago. Roth.
Well, where are we at? We're in May now. We're what,
It's
about
won't
6
repair
months
itself.
out from that movie?
So Grease has the parts
Maybe
we
the
need.
next trailer,
Yeah,
it'll be better. But
that's true. There have been like there've been what 4 or 5 different Guardians trailers.
yeah,
Yeah,
best
that's
one-
true.
The best one being the one where they get in the car.
Yeah.
Nebula's like, I can drive if you can't drive.
Look, I was abducted when I was 8. I never got around to it.
Yeah. But I can drive.
That is pretty funny.
I've never even been here and I can drive.
What the?
By the way, Doug, while you were talking there, Keith fell 3 additional times.
Damn you, Dave.
Help, please.
He was hoping that I hadn't noticed.
Keith, do I have to bring back the fall counter?
Rusted.
Okay.
Like everything else around here.
4. Yes, you do. I missed. It's like, I'm not a very bright man. I think that's been well documented. And I missed the flat wall I could run on. So I was trying to make this giant leap, thinking I can use, remember that like shooter thing I got? I could throw a line out, but it wasn't doing it. Then I'm looking, I stop, I go, okay, I got to figure this out. Oh my God, there's a flat wall I can run on right next to me. How did I not see that? Once again, proving I'm not a very bright man.
So you're not the guy that finished this in 9 hours.
I am not.
No.
But I was telling Dave before he jumped on, my nephew is playing it on Grandmaster also.
Really? What are you playing it on? I don't remember what you picked.
Padawan.
Ah, okay, so you can enjoy the
Where I
story
could
with
plant
that.
these.
Ooh, I
Worrying
found
about
some
dying
fun.
every 2 seconds.
Yep. I found some seeds. I had to cut down a tree with my lightsabers, but I found some seeds. Cal is
Found
not.
seeds. Okay.
I can plant them. Like in the first game, you had a garden on your ship.
Nice.
It was kind of nice. It was kind of, I don't want to say silly, but it was kind of cool that you could.
So you didn't have to be any
Training.
specific planet to grow your own food. And smoke your own whatever you're planting there.
Yeah, it was. I think mostly just visual, just that have like a garden. So I'm assuming there's going to be a garden in this game too. All right, so
Let's go.
Saved. Figure out where
Garden
I
of
can't go
stone.
there. Look at it, it's giving me that block. Don't you dare tell me I can't do something.
Doesn't look like this
That's what
gate
you're
is working.
standing on. It looks like the world between worlds.
Yeah, it does. That's like the save points in the game, and it definitely looks like the world between worlds. All right, let's do this. I want to see if those monsters are back. There it is. Whenever you rest, you respawn these bad boys. Where is the other one? Oh, he's over here. Here he is. I like to go by, try to get a rest up, kill a couple extra guys, learn what I'm doing. What's that over there? Ooh, see, here's the thing I was talking about.
What is it?
The LT thing, fly up there.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence Taylor?
That's what you're
That
looking for
bird.
to shoot your strength.
Yeah,
Shoot
yeah.
your shot.
Well, I got a scrapyard for BD. Here.
Oh, is that to update the droid?
Yep.
Nice. Where do you upgrade him at the same table as your lightsaber? Or is that done somewhere else?
Nope, you do it at the lightsaber.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So can you like give him additional parts to make him more useful or something?
Yep. Some of them are just aesthetics. Some of them are.
Well, you got to collect them all, Keith. I don't see any other way around it.
No, that's true. Here, let's collect another.
Looks like
vine.
seeds.
What do we got?
Better hold on to them until
Cactus
I can
ball.
find good soil.
Nubian green. Ooh, that sounds like freaking
wow.
creep up on you and really take you for a ride.
Nabubian.
Cactus ball. Yeah,
Here we
it
go.
sounds like it's
Look, I didn't forget the wall jump this time. Yay!
Good job.
Keith
You,
is
you
learning.
live to play another day.
you can learn, yeah.
Well, now.
Oh, battle droids! Awesome!
Oh, are they talking in the Clone Wars?
They
voice?
are.
Battle droids.
That is beautiful. I love it. Hey, it's a Jedi.
Have you seen the shorts that like Miley Cyrus regular talking, and it sounds exactly like
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, those are funny.
For the Bedlam Raider.
Ooh, get those mushrooms.
Last.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Barely got me.
These don't look like any
Alright, take
separatists
that
I
guy out.
remember. Them raiders.
Wait, where did you guys see
It-
mushrooms?
Gray's gotten himself into.
It's crazy how battle droids are still active
What'd
in a
you
lot of
find?
these different areas after all this time.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it's good tech.
Mm.
See,
It's
three
just
people
it,
like 9 movies.
It makes you wonder, like, you know, when Anakin thought that he was shutting them all down on Mustafar, like, what was he really accomplishing at the end of the day?
Well, he was turning them off to the separatists. People grabbed him and did, like, probably reprogrammed him, is what I assume. What?
They asked, "Did you shut those down?" He said, "Well, I moved them."
Hold on one sec, guys. What? He did not have allergy medicine yet. Okay. 10 milligrams. Sorry. Sully's allergies have been terrible. I just wanted to make sure I didn't give him his meds yet.
I know the feeling.
Yep,
Are you guys
we
giving
were
him
up.
Benadryl or something?
It's like a children's Zyrtec.
Oh, okay.
We tried Benadryl, and there was one other children's one we tried, and this one seems to work the best.
Yeah, I actually use Zyrtec too. Not the children's version.
Good.
Maybe you should.
But yeah, that seems to do the trick for me. Well, for the most part, it does the trick for me. If it's like, you know, an especially, I don't know, weather aggravating day in Michigan, then my allergies act up regardless. Which, you know, how often that shift will happen. It's like, for me today, at least anyway, it's like, it seems abnormally cold than what I expected it to be. I'm actually wearing a hoodie tonight. Went outside for a little bit and I was like, oh, it's getting kind of chilly out here.
You know what? This is the kind of
Just look at
like
that
instead
thing.
of
Pretty sure
allergies,
it's
I
an
get
interesting
like
place
I
to
just,
live.
when the weather changes, I get migraines. It really
That'll happen
sucks.
to me too.
And then you see like right now it's 52 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 52 degrees.
You know, one thing I noticed, and I don't know how, because like I'm not a doctor or anything, but I did notice that I'm getting less migraines ever since I got my blood pressure under control.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
I
good
believe
thing.
That's a big part of it. Yeah. My mom gets migraines like no other. She had, I don't know if she still does, but she had high blood pressure for a long time. I'm thinking
I
about
had no idea, you know, that the two were that closely related. I mean, like, I'll still get like the occasional migraine every now and again. Like I said, especially on like those nasty weather days and stuff. But it's not as often as it used to be. Like, there would be some mornings I'd wake up and it'd just be a regular Saturday morning, and I'd wake up and I'd be like, I need to go back to bed. I need to take like a bunch of drugs, shut off all the lights, and I feel like shit. And then by the time the headache would go away, I would be so exhausted from having had the migraine that I still wouldn't want to do anything, and my day was shot.
Nobody's getting past me. Not without a blaster hole.
usually my migraines last the
Wonder if
entire
I'll
day.
get promoted for doing such a good job. Then
That
I'll get
sucks
the
so
other
much, man.
droids
There's
to guard
nothing I
the
can do
plant.
about it. I'll wake up with it, and it'll
Then
just
I
be
won't
there
see
until I
the
go to bed
scenery.
at night.
Damn.
That's
Oh my
a
god.
dilemma.
Did you guys just hear this security droid? Or the battle
No,
droid.
what?
He goes, no one's getting past me without a blaster bolt in him. And he's like, I'll probably get promoted for my good work. And then he goes, oh, but then I wouldn't get to see this awesome scenery.
Is he still there?
Dilemma solved.
I just took him out.
Oh, okay.
That's Keith's favorite part of the game. is the
I keep forgetting about the delay. So like I saw something still standing there, but apparently
You were right.
in the future Keith had already killed it.
Yeah, if you think about it, Keith is seeing into the future.
Not feeling so
Our-
great, BD.
Keith is a time traveler.
He is a time traveler. Okay, now what do we RB to do that?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying. you can use BD as like binoculars.
Oh,
Okay,
is
so
that how
this-
robots work? Huh.
That one. That's how that one works.
Imagine trying to do that with C-3PO. Hey, 3PO, get your head over here. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand how this works. I need to look through your skull.
Nice
Don't
work.
worry.
That'll save
You
some
won't
time.
have to speak the language of the Sith.
That was another dumb moment of that movie.
Well,
Made
the
no
dumbest
sense.
part.
It was like it existed to give them a reason to go on another side quest.
Well, the dumbest part of it was he was normal like 5 minutes later. He like,
Yeah.
regained all of his memories. It was just like-
Yeah, because R2 just happened to have downloaded an entire copy of all of his memories, which
Yeah. His sacrifice was meaningless.
just like with Chewbacca.
Just like with Lord Vader when he sacrificed himself to save Luke with the.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Nope, shouldn't have done that.
Yep, you destroyed everybody's sacrifice right there.
Mhm.
Anakin's story got zeroed out by that stupid premise.
I got into, and I know that I shouldn't have done this, but I got into an argument with somebody on Facebook over that. They're going off saying they were complaining that they felt that Rise of Skywalker was bad because Kylo wasn't redeemed sooner, and he didn't stay alive. And I said, okay, here's my issue with this. First off, I don't think Kylo should have been redeemed, and here's my reasoning behind that. My reasoning why I think it was okay for Darth Vader, but not for Kylo Ren. Prior to Anakin Skywalker becoming Darth Vader, what did he do?
He was a Jedi.
He was a Jedi.
He saved.
So many lives. He was a general in the Clone Wars. He was very highly regarded, well respected.
Lost.
Did he kill a bunch of kids? Sure. Should he still be held accountable? Yes, definitely. But if you also take into account his war record, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of balancing that could be done. Like there's a little bit of leeway that could be done, especially if you take if he would have stayed alive. And then they would have also said, oh, well, we're also responsible for killing the Emperor, too. So, like,
I think it's safe to say
I
these
think
droids
there's
have new masters.
some room, probably not a lot, little wiggle room, to redeem Darth Vader.
Look at that.
Kylo Ren, on the other hand, he basically heard the story of the Empire and the Space Nazis, threw a temper tantrum, said, well, I'm going to go join them, and then started committing atrocities.
Yeah, Anakin was actually, if you're going to have a balance to the Force, you're going to have both sides.
Correct. I don't think Kylo ever had that. He did Jedi training, but he never
Right.
really did anything beyond that. At least nothing that they put into story anyway.
Right.
I mean, I suppose if they make some sort of animated, prior to him becoming Kylo Ren, that maybe explains all of that.
A lot of tar.
Maybe then I could be swayed, but
Be careful.
as it stands right now,
Okay. So they
They
explode.
just thought it would have the same impact. They just wanted the same type of
Sound good?
characters. And they said Kylo Ren is this trilogy's Darth Vader.
No.
And we're just going to. He's going to redeem himself, and it's going to be fine. People will love it because it's the same story. He didn't do the same things. He didn't make the same sacrifices.
No, he didn't. He's a war criminal. I'm sorry.
He's an and then. He's not a.
Yeah.
Let's not move the story along. Let's just make it happen because that's what I want to happen. It's not going to work anyway. This is not what we're doing.
No, I think the best case scenario of what they could have done with him is go all in. You saw him become the complete villain in Last Jedi. Keep going with that. You didn't need to bring Palpatine back. You had your villain right there in front of you.
Yep.
Was he unhinged? Yes. That was the entire First Order. The entire First Order was a response to the New Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So of course they're going to have a psycho leader. It doesn't need to be the exact same thing. You don't need another Emperor. You don't need another Darth Vader. Like, there's something equally evil and terrifying about someone who is completely out of control. That literally just wants revenge against everybody.
Kind of like the Joker.
Stuck ship, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a great example, Dave. Yeah.
Wish we could help.
And that's kind of what they could have done with Kylo Ren. Is once he would have found out that not only was Luke Skywalker a part of the Force, but he could show up and screw with him whenever he wanted. Oh, that would have been an interesting story. Imagine that. Luke, just because I could totally see him doing that, just showing up. Hey, Ben, what you doing?
You want to fight? Because I'm going to win.
Hey, Master Yoda showed me that turns out we can use lightning. Yeah, didn't know that.
It's just like that robot chicken where Jar Jar keeps popping up in Darth Vader's chambers and stuff. Oh no.
Hold on, I have to deal with this. Yes, Jar Jar, it's very good to see you too.
Oh, look, I just got a short beard for Cal. I think that's funny that you find like cosmetics and chests
in a
around
box,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was like an actual, like if you were in his shoes and you open up a chest and it's just like a pile of facial hair and then like a bottle of crazy glue and it's like, guess I got a beard now.
See, Luke never had a beard. Obi-Wan had a beard. Who else grew a beard for their, that's the old wise Jedi look. But you know what, Mace Windu didn't have a beard.
No, but a lot of the fan art shows him as, if he were somehow still alive, that he would have one now.
You don't have to.
Somehow Windu.
Ooh, Bedlam Raider.
Yeah. Some of that fan art, it shows him like having like missing an eye and having a beard and
Like Nick Fury?
yeah, kind of like a Nick Fury Jedi, but also there was some fan fiction that somebody had written saying that when he fell, his kyber crystal cracked. And I love this story. So the idea is that he still has a purple lightsaber, but because the crystal is cracked, the actual blade is all like staticky and all over the place. Can't maintain a solid shape.
So instead of like a lightsaber, he's got like a lightsaber whip.
Kind of, yeah.
I hope it hits you.
What?
It'll be like the Schwartz from Spaceballs.
Nice.
Your Schwartz is as long as mine.
I swear this never happens. Oh, hey there, Luke.
How you doing?
Sure is good that you're around.
So how Herbert got there from Family Guy.
You've seen the Blue Harvest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. He had a droopy lightsaber too until Luke showed up.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I got a bunch
Should I-
of options for basement.
No, are you gonna add your beard?
I can't yet. I just
No.
got a skill point. So
Oh,
should
you
I
need to
go
put a skill
something?
point into facial hair growth. Got it.
Should I? Oh, I think I might go twofold reflection.
Twofold reflection. What does that do? Is that
Yeah.
to shoot blaster bolts back at him?
Yeah, hit LB just before contact to reflect up to 2 blaster projectiles in a row. That's pretty
Oh, that could be
nice.
useful. Especially if you're going to be encountering more droids.
Ooh, perform a spinning strike on releasing Y. That's pretty cool. What else we got here?
Form of a water buffalo. Sorry,
Oh,
that
what?
was my
Water buffalo?
Wonder Twin powers activated
Oh.
there.
Shape of bucket of water. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Super
gonna
useful.
help. Form of Jaina's tampon. Now we play the waiting game.
God, so wrong.
Very wrong. I don't think I've watched a new episode of Family Guy in years.
No, I don't think I have either. Wonder if it's any good anymore.
I'm sure they have their ups and downs. There was a span there where I didn't watch for a while, and I went back and watched them, and I got some laughs.
Oh, neat. I just opened up a new Google page, and their artwork says celebrating Ellen Rickman.
Yeah, I saw that. Was it today's
We just need to
birthday
find a way
or
through
date
here.
Oh,
Reese is gonna be
okay.
surprised to see us, huh?
Dave Doodle, the career spent 40 years. No, he was born in February and he died in January. So I guess it's just random. They just pulled a name out of my head.
I wonder if you share his birthday.
February 21st. He's right around the same time frame. That's crazy. What are the odds? 1946.
Oh, same year as my parents.
My dad was born in 50.
I need help.
I don't think he liked the Beatles. Yeah, I think so, actually. He's also always been one of those dads where he tries to find commonality with me and my sister by listening to like more modern music, even though like neither of us do. A lot of the music that I
Let's
listen
get going,
to
BD1.
is probably from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Within those time frames. Probably most of the music that I listen to. And my sister mostly listens to what I call frat boy country.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They say you hit a certain point in life. I don't know if it's late 20s, early 30s, and that's it for your musical likes. Once you hit that spot, it's like the best point of your life, and then everything else that comes after that, you're just like, whatever.
Huh.
Me, no. I listen to everything I can. I always long for new music.
You know, that's kind of true because I'm still stuck with all the bands I loved from the 90s pretty much. But you know what kind of got me out of that? Having kids, because they want to listen to current music. It's like the kids that want to turn
Makes
on
sense.
a radio station.
Kind of
in the
like
car.
what my dad does. Well,
Yep.
to a point. Like I said, he just sort of does his own thing and he'll turn on the radio or listen to Spotify. I gave him a Spotify account and he loves it. He loves creating his own playlists and everything. And he uses it for working out. It's crazy, like, how there are certain pieces of technology that he really takes to, and then my mom confuses Facebook and email. She heard about this new app that you can get on your phone called Yard Sale Treasure. And basically, if you download it and turn it on, you link your location to it. It'll show you all of the local houses that are having a garage or yard sale. And she loves going to yard sales. She loves deals, basically, or if she thinks she's getting a deal. So she likes to go to. Have you seen those bin stores popping up?
Bin stores, like they actually sell
like
bins.
Like a bin, like they have like a storage bin and there's a bunch of stuff in it to like pop up.
Yeah, so most of this stuff that they're selling in these bins are like Amazon return items. And like Amazon will like sell them in bulk. I've seen some people unbox them on YouTube. They like buy a whole pallet of returned items and stuff like that.
All right,
well, I guess what these stores are doing is they're buying up all these pallets and then they, separate them out into these bins and they'll have these different like $1 day, $2 day, $3 day, whatever. And then people come in and whatever the bin is marked with, it doesn't matter what's in it. You get it for that price.
Yep, it's a mystery.
Yeah. But I told her, go ahead and download this app on your phone. You can find all these yard sales and stuff. She's like, okay. Okay, I need you to help me. I don't. How do I get to it? Do I go to the Google? I'm like, no, Mom, it's an app. Go to your app store.
Use this lift from here.
I made the mistake of buying a bunch of decorative plates at an estate sale one time because we looked them up. My ex and I, we got to the estate sale. We saw these plates. We said, "Whoa, those got to be worth something," and they were selling them for basically nothing. I think it was $100 for like 300 plates or something. Mm-hmm. And so we looked them up, and they were worth. Each one of them was worth like at least $3 or more. So we're like, oh, so we could triple our money, just buy these and then put them online, and there's got to be a collector out there that'll, pay a few bucks for them, and then we'll make our money. And what happened? We bought them. Nobody bought them. Nobody.
So nobody was even looking for them.
Nope. And I was just like, all right. When we broke up, I was just like, buy me out of them. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to.
But how many of the plates did you have?
Like 100, like
Oh my god.
Yeah. And they just had these little like a little farm boy looking out at the ocean type of thing. Those type of plates.
More priorite.
Nothing.
Wow.
The internet lied because it said they had value, but apparently only to the people who were making whatever review that we read.
Mm-hmm. They tricked you.
Yep.
Let's go.
Don't worry. One of these days, my Beanie Babers are going to be worth something.
Right.
I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm telling you.
Don't forget about us when you're a millionaire.
Oh, that and all my Pokemon cards, they're going to be worth something, I'm telling you.
Who are you?
It's okay. We're friends. What happened?
I had that. You saw that. You guys saw that Deadpool that I had, right? The light, probably 3 feet tall. Well, when we moved here, I kept it in its package, so I wanted to keep its value.
Yeah.
But when we moved here, somebody
here?
scraped the package and it ripped it open.
Terrorize and rob folks
So
just
now
trying
it's
to
basically
survive
worth
on this
nothing.
rock. They've been digging around the old dig site. Hopefully, they'll roll their
This
minds
time Keith's
and blow
gonna
them all
listen.
apart.
Yeah. Hopefully they won't blow us apart. It's too dangerous for you here. You should go.
It's too dangerous.
will.
You should go. I will once
I
I'm
know it's
safe.
safe.
Looks like I got a little side mission.
Good, a side mission. So it's just like a
Guess the platform
Rise of
isn't here.
Skywalker.
Yes. Yep. Over here.
Or the Canto Bites.
Excuse me, one moment, gentlemen.
Yep.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I can use a
Canto
workbench.
Bite. The Return of the. No, I'm sorry, Last Jedi. I watched this short the other day on Star Wars, and this guy had said, yeah, all the names of the Star Wars movies are right. They're just on the wrong movie. You know what I mean? The Phantom
I saw
Menace.
that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. He had good reasons for that.
What was it?
A guy said all 9 movies of Star Wars were named correctly, but they're not named on the right movie. They all had the right name, but like the Phantom Menace should have been The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
You get it? You know what I'm saying?
All right then.
Return to the. I have to look at it again, but the way he described it, I was like, man, that guy's right on. He put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, if you find that, that'd be interesting. Wait, is it a video or an article?
It's just like a short.
Short? Share it if you find it.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Thanks.
It was pretty intriguing, but he was right on. He didn't include Rogue One and all that, though. Just the...
Yeah, it was just
the main ones, the numbered ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to keep doing that, like future movies. Are they going to make trilogies again? Like, you know, keep it another number? Like, is there going to be, you know, an episode 10?
What's this?
Basically.
My thought is no, because I think they numbered the Skywalker saga. Oh, we got someone here. I can't read it. My contacts are messed up.
Oh, they want to offer promotion of our channel.
Oh, they're not a real person then.
No.
But, you know, they
Old
can't
dams
really, if
aren't
they
held
started
together
another
by much.
saga, say, like, just for lack of a better one, a Rey saga, right?
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't start over at 1. Yeah, so I don't know what they would do.
So I'm wondering, are they just going to title them and, like, forgo the numbers?
I would assume so.
I would imagine that, yeah. I saw one guy on there on YouTube says, "There is only one return, and it's not of the king."
And what is it?
Return of the Jedi.
Oh. Oh, boy.
This is really not pleasant.
How was it, Keith? You didn't...
Oh, it was excellent.
Watch it in theaters again?
Really was nice.
Please let me go. We won't.
Were there any changes, or was it the same one?
No.
Well, it was the all the new added stuff and
Please no. Do
Yeah,
it.
the latest version.
yeah.
You
But
hear...
nothing in the theater.
Another one down.
You hear a faint, ghostly in the background.
Clunky.
Yeah, you know that added thing that they put in episode 4 when Greedo dies.
Oh,
Sir, I found something. It's,
well, you know, Greedo, he did shoot first.
Yes, he did.
No, George changed his mind. He now clarified and said, oh, well, you know, Han Solo, he's still the good guy. So they shot at the same time, but just Greedo shot a little bit sooner than Han.
It's like a poem. It goes together. Right.
They rhyme.
The previous stanza.
If you have the time, I'd like to run by you some ideas that I have for future Star Wars. It's gonna be really great. I wrote all the dialogue.
Keep moving.
No, Sir George.
What's the story?
It's a love story. See, again, it rhymes. It rhymes. I found I'm really good at love stories.
I mean, his dialogue is like some of the greatest that has ever been done. I feel bad
Yeah, I
about
mean, talk
destroying
about
these
something that's
battles.
just gonna go down. It's like basically the next Shakespeare.
Oh yeah, genius. The reason that he couldn't direct The Empire Strikes Back because he was more worried about, like, you know, things with the studio and with Kenner and with the action figures is that he couldn't deal with all that and direct the movie, so that's why he hired Lawrence Kasdan. And he should have should have kept doing it.
Right.
I was
Trespassing.
No, who says I'm trespassing?
Cops are going to escort you out.
Your death is near.
Commando droid. Didn't miss these. I really need a stim.
Tactical guide updated.
What's this?
Go into the cave, Keith. Go deep into the dark, wet cave.
The dark... What cave?
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Get your sabers in there.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, this is a good find.
Oh,
Nice
fire lit.
pencil.
So has somebody been here recently?
Yeah, the armor was in there.
Ah. Oh wait, do you get a flashback?
Oh, that'd be cool.
This terminal will have to wait.
Got a back to tank? Alright.
Oh, that terminal will have to wait. That's a bunch of...
You know, one thing that I've noticed that's a lot different between this guy and whatever the Star Killer, yeah, is that Star Killer didn't seem to take a whole lot of time focusing on, like, you know, pushing buttons and solving things by, like, just investigating. He was just like, swing lightsaber, lightning everything, move with the Force.
That might have been how I played him, too.
Oh. he was a very blunt tool.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did. Can you believe that?
It's not nice at all.
I'm pretty hurt.
I know.
You lose the hair and all of a sudden you're me?
Yeah. Deal with. Talk to the hand.
You still got them shades from last night?
I do.
I think you
Like
should do
'em?
the rest of... Yes, you should do the rest of the show with those on.
I left them in my fanny pack.
Your fanny pack?
Yeah.
From the Gap? Is it from the Gap?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are there still Gap stores around?
I don't know. I read the other day that Bed Bath & Beyond is closing.
Dang. Wow. No, I wanted to have a fanny pack that I was wearing with my outfit, so I went online looking specifically for a fanny pack. And I found one for a decent price. It was nice and bright, you know. It was like pink and green and, like, you know, fluorescent neon colors.
You want to press it, right?
And really pukey. So I wore that.
Pink and green fluorescent colors.
Yeah.
Take a look at your shirt.
Oh.
Those are pink and green fluorescent, right?
Space pack a punch.
No, I mean, these were like light.
Let's find a way out of
These
this
are a
part.
little bit more muted.
You're talking neon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go this way.
So, Keith, what planet is this?
What's it called again? Oh, I see what I need to do here. Holdor, I think it's called.
Hodor.
So, the guy who named that planet returns to the elevator.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Dave, Keith isn't here right now.
Sure I am. I just had to blow that thing up.
How many of them do you have to blow up? It looks like they keep coming back. Oh, you're using them specifically
Gotta
to
get past this tar.
blow things up.
That dam give you any
I
ideas,
see.
BD?
So they kept reappearing because you're supposed to grab them and use them.
Oh, I got an idea now. Thank you.
Wait, you're allowed to just request hints in different areas?
When I think when they know that you're moving
stuck?
around in circles, yeah.
Oh, well then where was that the other day when you kept going to the same area like 15 times?
Yep.
Dave, did Keith tell you about that?
No.
So when
the spot where he had to
the game.
figure out that he was squeezed through some walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he kept going like in circles back to the same area over and over. And the thing was, we hadn't even gotten done with the tutorial part of the game yet. Like he got through that area and then it moved on to, and if you want to use your lightsaber, press the B button. And it's just like, oh god damn it.
Well, he said if we see a moment like that tonight where he's like, can't find a way out and he can squeeze out, we're going to call that a Peter Quill.
Okay, I like it. Now, what does that symbol mean when you were looking across the way there, Keith?
Oh, that means I can,
You can what?
request a hit.
Oh, okay.
So how do I get that thing over here to throw it at the wall? I need to get one of those bombs to throw it at this wall. But when I pull it to me, I only have so long, and I can't get over here to... I can't throw it. I wonder how far away I can be to grab it.
So as soon as you grab it, it ignites?
Yeah.
Huh. And you can't throw it from there?
I can't get over to this spot to do it, because it blows up by that time.
And where you need to throw it to what, against that metal thing? Or where
Against-
do you need to throw it to?
Where you see the dam stuff pushing through, I basically need to rise up these.
Oh, so you need to raise the water. I get it.
Yep.
Ah.
Wish there was one in here I could grab.
The stuff gets everywhere.
Interesting.
I guess I can jump up here. Nope. So I gotta figure out how to get that thing over to here.
Do you know approximately, like, what is it, like 3 seconds and then it blows or something?
It's about that. I wonder if I should throw it at the pipes.
Will it injure you if you have
It
it
will,
right
yes.
away?
Yep.
I assume that's why your health bar is so low?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see a boom. I'm wondering if it did anything.
I wonder. It didn't.
No. Yeah.
Okay, according to this article I'm reading, I thought I heard about a couple of weeks ago that they were going to, like, not reboot, but remake. Lord
Damn,
of the Rings
raise the tar level.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like that was just a clickbait article because I'm reading the article and it doesn't say anything about rebooting. It's just saying that they're going to have new Lord of the Rings movies. But interestingly enough, it says Warner Brothers is having a big year, and I didn't know this. And remind me if I already did, but the next Dune movie comes out in this winter, like December.
Oh, I didn't know that.
According to this article, that's what it says.
No, it does. They showed some scenes from the movie at CinemaCon.
Blaster marks.
Interesting.
Lucky shots.
Dave, did you ever see the first half of it?
With Timothy, the new one. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. With
okay.
When Zendaya shows up for the last scene. Is it Zendaya, whatever her name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was incredibly boring.
Let's try luring one of those mines closer to the dam.
I think we even reviewed it.
Oh, what did it say?
I think we talked about it. I don't know if we gave it an official review, did we?
I don't think we gave it its own video.
I don't think so. It was probably like,
thought.
I know when we first started doing Twitch, we didn't really think to separate out topics. We were just kind of talking. And like whatever happened to pop into our conscious at that time. So yeah, it was probably one of those moments. It's like, oh hey, I saw a game. Oh yeah, what'd you think? Oh, it was boring. Okay, next topic.
I mean, it had its moments. The little, like the fight scene with, it wasn't really a fight scene, but when they was training with Josh Brolin, I thought that was good.
It seems like you got it further that time, Keith.
I did. I figured out it'll chase you. So now I run while it chases me. Then I get over to here. And then I go, here, buddy. This. And then I'll throw it. So
nice.
now it raised the thing. Yay! But, gentlemen, I have to use the restroom, so I'm going to pause the game for a minute.
All right.
Just talk amongst yourselves. I shall return.
So, carry on as normal. Got it. So anyway, Dave.
Carry on as if he's not here, which is always. Yeah, that movie, Dune, that is. I didn't like the old version.
Neither did I.
And it was just as boring. I was just like, ah.
It was longer.
Yeah, I mean...
And there's still more story.
Keith, when I say it's slow and boring, I think Keith gets the wrong impression that I hate it naturally because it's slow. That's not true. If it moves a story along, and it doesn't have to have action every minute. It just has to have a meaningful story. And if they're taking like 15 minutes to explain something that could be explained in 5,
yeah, I agree. Visual media needs to be more efficient because things need to be longer in books because they have to be more descriptive. You've got to have all the words to really build the setting and everything in your mind. So you don't have visuals to do that. But if you have it on screen, you don't need to spend as much time laying down the world because you can see it now. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. If you don't need to have action every minute, but you should have a more condensed story. There are certain things that maybe don't need to come directly from the book because we get the idea.
Yeah, it's like that's what the second unit is for. When you see second unit director or second unit crew, that's what they're there for. They're there to shoot these scenes that'll be in the background, so you get what you don't get.
It helps with the world building.
Yes.
By the way, gentlemen, Sierra's here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, Sierra.
Very cool.
Got that done.
Sierra has completed her new, her next painting for the zodiac signs for Taurus.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's posted it on her page yet, but she sent it to me. It's amazing. It's amazing like all of her other work.
Awesome. She is a very talented artist. I can't wait to see it.
That she is.
It's funny, I forgot to mention this to Sierra, but I always have my painting right here in the comic rack. And one of the students in my class the other day saw it and said, "Hey, that's kind of cool. That comic book cover, it sort of looks like you."
You're like, it is.
I was like, as a matter of fact.
Did I tell you to be more careful about who you scan? Come on.
Yep, you got your own
Should've
artist.
left you in that rat tar nest.
Paintings of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's just finishing up some details.
Nice. So, I didn't tell you guys, went and got my hair cut on Friday.
Which one?
And, of course, got my bubble tea.
Oh, of course.
Yep. And, obviously, I had to go to the comic book store. And, you know, got my haul of, Star Wars comics. I have fallen in love with them. I absolutely love them. They're so good. Talk about world building.
Who's writing them?
It's a bunch different, because they've got so many different books. So they've got the High Republic books. I haven't been into those as much. The story hasn't grabbed me quite yet. In the Mandalorian books, don't really do anything for me either, because they're a literal translation of the show into a comic book. So what happened in the episode happens in the comic, and so it's like, well, yeah, I know that already. Okay. So I kind of stopped getting the Mando books. But the Darth Vader series, so good. So outstanding. And they're set in different time frames depending on which series you get. So the series, for instance, that was in that omnibus book that we gave away as one of our giveaways, that one was set directly after episode 3. So it was, Darth Vader, building his castle on Mustafar, killing a Jedi in order to build his lightsaber and everything like that. And so it was like his early days. And then there was the second series, which took place right after A New Hope, and the Emperor was super pissed off at him because he allowed the Death Star to get blown up. And so Darth Vader was on this whole journey trying to figure out, okay, who the heck was responsible for this? How did this even happen? And then he ends up finding out, oh shit, I've got a kid. So now he's on a journey, and he's secretly hiring Boba Fett to try and dig up information on who was this kid and where did he come from.
Who's his daddy and what does he do?
Right? And so then the next series of comics then takes place after The Empire Strikes Back. And so now he's pissed at the Emperor, because now he knows the whole story. And so he decides, I'm gonna get Luke, and I'm either going to win him over, or I'm gonna kill him before the Emperor can. And so it's like each comic, it's like going back and forth. Will I save him, or will I kill him? What am I gonna have to do? And he's like basically playing a cat and mouse game with between Luke and the Emperor, trying to figure out what's going on. And during all of this, he's got this Sith assassin that the Emperor hired that was originally supposed to kill Vader. Vader just beat the hell out of him, and so now he's hanging out with Vader and helping him, but only if it benefits him. And it turns out this assassin is the same one that later on goes to kill Rey's parents.
Yeah, it's Asta Bok Choy or something like that.
The Bochi of
yeah.
It's hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, then they've got all these spin-off books. They've got this one called Dr. Aphra, and I don't know if you've heard about this character, but I've
read all of her books.
She's evil Indiana Jones.
Yep.
And Darth Vader helps build some sadistic robots for her.
Yeah, they're like the evil C-3PO and R2-D2.
Yeah.
And they just want to
Seriously,
murder everything that lives.
You think Chopper is a murder bot? Literally, her evil C-3PO is... He thinks and dreams of ways to draw out somebody's death because it makes him so much more happier.
Well, that one you mentioned, that would explain why he takes so much crap from Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only person who lets him talk to him like that.
Yeah.
I was always hoping that they would explore that. If they're exploring it in the comics, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat that he's been working with him for a while. He even points out, you know, at one point he mentions how his voice sounds familiar.
I've heard your voice a thousand times.
So, while Dave and I were talking, did you fall off any cliffs?
I did not. I died though. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't trust that. He won't tell you if he did.
No, I would. I didn't
He
fall
would, because
once.
he knows that I'll go back and watch, so I can get the count right.
Count right.
That's what I'm going to put on the thumbnail, how many times he falls.
Keith, 107 falls.
Oh, wow, okay. So you can use them for more than just blowing up dams.
Yes, yes, you can use them against.
Boy, these battle droids are the worst. They are not good fighters.
Well, no, that not as bad as the actual little battle droids. Look at this thing.
They're not used to fighting Jedi anymore.
Ah, alright.
Hey, where are you going?
Wow, Doug, that was really good.
I've been listening to a lot of Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's the climb!
I must have to get somewhere because I got something to push around.
Life Force
I bet
and
it's-
XP restored. Would you level up?
I don't know what I did, to be honest.
Actually, do you level up in this game? How does that work?
You do. You definitely. Oh my god. I'm scared to crap. Sneaking over here, making these all bad.
Funny, because Paul is playing the same game right now. He's posting it on YouTube. Right, Sierra, but is Paul falling as much as Keith? See,
There's no way he is.
that's how our videos are different. We can guarantee there will be, at minimum, 4 falls per video.
Why isn't he putting it on Twitch? Sierra.
You guys believe it's already 20 minutes to 10?
I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Wow. Where the hell did the time go?
Well, 20 minutes of this broadcast, and then boom, Thursday night at the theater.
I can't wait. Oh my god, I am so excited for that.
6:30, right?
What does my schedule look like tomorrow? I want to make the thumbnail. Tomorrow by the time. Let's see here. What am I doing?
I haven't done that in a while either, since Spider-Man, really. I saw Spider-Man 3 times in the first 4 days it was out. And then I had to go see Morbius another time. But we'll leave that out. But...
That's right, your daughter's forced you.
Oh, yeah. You know what she said? She said she would have rather seen Spider-Man. Anyway,
I think anybody would rather see Spider-Man.
I can't wait. I'm probably going to see Guardians at least 3 times next week.
I will wait until if it turns out to be as amazing as I hope it's going to be. People are saying right now, it's on one hand there are some reviews that are coming out saying, oh well, you know, it's all right, and then on the other hand you're hearing other people saying it's the greatest MCU movie since Endgame, and it's like, whoa, that's really? So you've got like 2 different extremes kind of coming out, and I'm curious what that means. Like,
Well, and I was reading some of the reviews some of the bad reviews, and a lot of them were like sort of seemingly very anti-MCU.
So they don't like the movie because they just don't like the MCU in general.
Correct.
Like
Okay, well, I can see how that would definitely taint your view. yeah, this movie definitely won't be for everybody. You know, if you're kind of MCU'd out, like, you know, if you're burnt out from this universe, then yeah, maybe you need to skip a few.
Yep.
You know, here's the thing: when it comes to movies, yes, on one hand, I guess you would have to worry about like spoilers and stuff. Especially if you're in the world that we're in, where, you know, we're constantly online, we're constantly connected. And, you know, if we're not out there trying to get a review up as soon as possible, you know, 500,000 other people are going to beat us to it, but at the same time, it'll also be spoiled to hell. Come Saturday, this Saturday, you're going to see tons of spoiler reviews.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I bet you Friday morning I'm going to see, here's what, you know, here's the Easter eggs you missed in the movie, and here's what the ending meant.
Here, all the after credit scenes explained. Oh.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Friday morning is when you're going to see it. The general public probably will not see that movie until Friday. We're seeing it Thursday night. The general public probably will not see it until Friday, and it's already going to be like, you know, shit's going to be all over YouTube, breaking down the entire movie.
You think I can do that, BD?
You know, I can't believe that they're. It's not a flop, but it didn't do very well by their standards. It was Ant-Man, and they're saying that because I thought it was a great movie, and they're saying that's why it's the fatigue, and the people that checked out during Phase 4, you know, this would be a great movie to come back on, because you know it's going to be good.
I heard that's why Andor didn't do very well at first.
The fatigue?
Let's move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were burnt out from Obi-Wan.
Well, Obi-Wan wasn't a good thing to lead into Andor, if they wanted to gain viewership. But then, all you had to do was watch 2 episodes of Andor, and you knew it was solid gold.
I was talking to a guy last night that stopped watching Andor because he was bored from the heist episodes.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You know, everything's subjective, but some things I just feel like are almost universal. And enjoying Andor seems like one of them, at least for Star Wars fans. I'm not, like, insinuating everyone's going to love it, but it seemed like the show that everyone absolutely enjoyed.
He goes, yeah, maybe I'll pick it up eventually. He goes, but I was watching it, and, you know, I really enjoyed the first 3 episodes. It really hooked me in, he says. And then we got to the next one, and it's like, okay, they're planning a heist. And he's like, okay, so they're probably going to do it in the next one.
You before?
And then right. I said, you know, it's funny. Me and my friend said the same exact thing. So then they get to it, and it's like, oh, well, they're still just kind of like, you know, standing around and talking. They're not really getting anything. And I said, well,
Reese's place should be around
yes,
here somewhere.
But I said, you have to go into Andor understanding that they do it in arcs. I said, we didn't figure that out right away, but they do it in sets of 3. So each arc was a group of 3 episodes. I said that's why the first 3 episodes were released together, because they were one complete arc. I said the heist was also an arc of 3 episodes, and then the next one will be this prison arc. And he goes, oh. I'm like, trust me, you're definitely going to want to pick it back up.
Hey, hold on one sec. Let me just turn on the minute timer. It's time for Arnold.
Well, shoot, I know
Do
him.
it. Start it now.
My name's Mosey.
It is started.
Cal.
Get 1,000 points, and I got to talk like this now.
What are you, cute little droid?
It's good to see a friendly face.
Likewise.
Can you imagine if Arnold was in Star Wars? What role would he play?
In any trouble. Let's go looking for it.
He would definitely need to play the voice of a droid.
Say hey to Domodendra when you get in town.
But a small droid that's like a little astromech.
We understand.
That can pick things up and put them down.
No, he wouldn't even have arms. That would be the best part. He'd be like a little R2-D2. He would just be rolling around angry at everything.
Get out of my way. What are you doing here? I need to go to the central computer.
Yes. Oh my god, that would be so perfect. God, greatest movie ever.
I'm a protocol droid. What do you want? How rude.
You know, for a droid, you you're not very good at your human-cyborg relations.
I have something to communicate to you.
And what was that? What would you like to say,
Hey,
droid?
didn't expect to see
Chill
you so
out.
soon.
Thought I'd check out the stables.
I would like you
Well, these
to
ain't
get on
it.
the ship.
I'm
Get
just
out
tender
of
Brutus
here.
here. He's an echo. Stable's down yonder in town, and if you
Sierra's
find
got
a
a
beast
good
you
one.
won't saddle,
Get to the
drop
Falcon.
on by.
Keep an eye out, Mosey. Thanks.
What are you still doing here?
What are you doing here? We need to get to the Falcon. Get out of here. They're trying to take my tortillas. They have outer space food that is tortillas as well. And I won't rip off your arms if you beat me at the game.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
I have to think of things to say now.
Ooh, I know. You should talk. Give us a review as Arnold of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Great movie. There's a lot of action in this movie. A lot of people flying. Like Keith, they like to fall. There's 3 of them.
Hey, I don't like the fall.
Oh, yes, you do. You wouldn't do it so much if you didn't.
He has to. His fans request it.
That's right. I'm fan service. You know, we need to. Something behind me? Oh, you don't sneak.
Fan service done right.
Yes, yes. Fan service done right. My fans want to see it, I give it to them. These trees are
Oh, this
surprising.
guy, Cal Kestis. Who is his daddy and what does he do?
His daddy is a nobody. For now, I'm sure.
Sure, he'll be
he knows.
related to somebody famous. He's probably a Palpatine.
Yeah.
Well, we have to say something nice about Batman versus Superman. I have nothing
You know
to
what?
say.
I have something to say.
Okay.
The cinematography was excellent.
Typical of Zack Snyder movies. Very picturesque.
Yes, visually stunning, not much else.
And what did Arnold think of it?
It was incredible. A lot of things to see. They did not have enough of... Oh, shit, what was his name?
Hey, that's not Arnold. 5 more minutes.
Lex?
Dr. Freeze. They didn't have enough Dr. Freeze in that movie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They didn't. They definitely needed more of him. Especially with
Batman
you know,
movie.
I bet the ice puns would have played off of weird Lex Luthor really well. He could like go around popping Jolly Ranchers into people's mouths and
No, it'd be a frozen ice cube.
right. Yeah.
Here, have a
Hey.
jello shot.
Come back here, freeze. I want to give you Jolly Rancher.
I need to give you a Jolly Rancher. It's so good. I put it in ice. It's cool.
I just got it out of the freezer.
It's going to last you forever.
Oh, time's up, Dave.
Satisfying. What?
Sir, your 5 minutes is over.
Wow, that was quick.
Did Lex Luthor ever have a beard? Yes. In some comics
Come
he
on, you
did.
blasted
Usually when he
beast.
spent a lot of time in
Move.
prison.
You
It was a
come
red
from
beard.
Treasure Gorge?
Mm-hmm.
Still
Because he had red
walking, huh?
hair.
Folks don't last long around here.
What?
Especially ones
And
bumping
did
around raiders.
Superboy ever turn
Wasn't
evil?
exactly the welcome party I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Well,
Like you can
okay,
take a
that
drink.
depends. What do you mean by evil?
Uncle whip you up something nice.
And which
down in
Superboy?
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Thanks for the tip.
because in some of his appearances he loses his temper very easily, and he doesn't necessarily become evil, but he doesn't think what he does before he does it, and he also kind of like forgets how strong he is, and he causes more collateral damage than he should.
You know why that happens? He didn't have Jonathan and Martha guiding him his whole life.
Well, in
Why
the
did you say that
Superboy,
name?
And
Jonathan?
the one,
Yes. I
Don't
had a
forget
friend named Jonathan.
Superboy was also a clone of Clark and Lex mixed together.
Flex.
Yep.
So that certainly did not help him.
I actually like the way that they treated it in Young Justice, where Superman was kind of like weirded out about the whole idea, and for a
Yep.
long time wouldn't even talk to him. And Batman even confronted him, and he's like, "Hey, man, he kind of looks up to you as like an older brother or a father." And Superman looked at him, and he was just like,
All
"He
set.
is not my son. Do not even do that."
Hey, you can't guilt me into that crap.
All set.
I'll put you on Jerry Springer. Oh, too soon.
Not at all.
Did he ever take over LexCorp after Lex dies?
He did
I
not.
don't think so.
That's something that Titans was doing. It has not been on anything else.
Oh, they were doing that on Titans? No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. Lex reached
Who put
out to
Lex
him and
on
wanted him.
Titans?
Oh, I forget the guy's name.
Yeah, I know in a couple of the New 52 comics, Lex tries pretending like he's a father figure to Superboy,
Yep.
but it's never because he truly wants to have a relationship with him. It's literally just to control him. And so I can't imagine comic book Lex or even Young Justice Lex giving him control over LexCorp or allowing him to take over LexCorp. Like, I don't know, that just doesn't seem in his nature.
Now, if they, if there's going to be a new Lex Luthor in the new Superman movie, I don't know if there is or there isn't, but who would you rank as the top 3 Lex Luthor actors? Or who do you think would be a good Lex Luthor?
See, top 3 would be Gene Hackman, Michael Rosenbaum, and Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson was Lex Luthor?
He was the voice of
Not
Lex
live
Luthor in some of the animated. Yeah, not live.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, oh my God, what is his name who played Hellboy?
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman. Didn't he voice Lex Luthor too?
Pretty sure he did, yes.
That'd
I
be
agree
cool.
with Sierra. Michael Rosenbaum all the way. If he's in there, I hope he's cast as Lex.
That would be
think
good.
I like
Dave? Could I ask you, what show was Michael Rosenbaum? When did he play Lex Luthor? I thought he was the Flash. I'm playing the music.
I also liked. I don't know about John Cryer because he played Lex.
I watched his episodes of Supergirl. He was all right. He wasn't anything special.
I did like Kevin Spacey as. I know he's blacklisted now, but I did like him
did
as Lex.
too. I didn't want to bring it up, but I did like his portrayal of Lex. I thought he did a good job.
You know who hasn't played him that I think would do a good job is Bryan Cranston.
Yes.
There was rumors that Bryan Cranston was going to be Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman.
I think he would have done a good job, but
I'm glad they didn't cast it. Because now he could be the DCU Lex Luthor.
Yes.
I thought I heard him say that he didn't want to play evil characters anymore. He said that took a lot out of him doing Walter White.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hear him say that, but I could see that happening. A lot of people, they, really get into these roles. And that could, have a mental, issue with doing it. So,
Like Sierra says about the Joker, the best Joker was Heath Ledger's.
Yeah. He really was.
Look what it did to him. He, locked himself in a room. So
he was friends with Mary-Kate Olsen.
Yeah. Well. But he went to a dark space when he was playing the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
don't forget to hit us up on Twitter. Leave that comment down below, and we will see you next time on Not Your Status Quo.